Yeah. That's how I've decided to start it off today.
Savage AF, y'all. You know what it is, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Cheers to that, man. We are your hosts. I'm Black Pedro. This guy.
I'm High Yellow Shang.
High Yellow Shang. Good Lord. Chartreuse Shang over here.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted.
Yeah, man. Don't let the yellow fool you. He's not mellow, just yellow.
I am us. I'm not like us. I am us.
There you go. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We are a show that talks politics, hot topics, and current events.
And occasional, we do occasionally talk about things outside of those factors. And there's one I wanted to make sure that you guys know. Me and Pedro are diametrically opposed when it comes to what's going to happen with the election. So if we get into a little tit-tat, understand that.
But that's politics. You know, we talk politics. But listen, guys, we do curse a lot, just not within the first.
No. You got the potty mouth. I am an angel.
The fluff are you talking about?
See, it's motherfuckers like you that make me say that.
The algorithm says don't curse too early. Wait 5 minutes. So we'll be cursing in exactly 3 minutes and 5 seconds. And that, in the meantime, in between time, just know that Savage AF, yep, we are here for you guys. Typically Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically on YouTube, Facebook, and now Instagram as well, simultaneously. Listen, if you ever miss us live, drugs. That's what you're doing. It's ruining your life. Look at you.
No, either you're doing drugs, you're selling drugs, or you're part of the drug culture. But if you are not, and you're a good person in your heart, and you've never punched a kitten, you should definitely go to where you see it scrolling, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/BC/Savage AF. And then when you get there, Savage AF World. And when you get to take your little grubby hands and do this. Subscribe to the channel. And that's not it. I know a lot of people.
All the shows are archived on our channel.
Yeah, and you know what? Rate them. Rate them, subscribe, and give them some thumbs. That's all.
Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. All right, guys. Listen, some of you are really even more degenerate and savage than we are.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Before I say, I got to address Nicole. What do you mean I can't believe you made it? A lot of times we both don't be here. What the fuck? I'm sorry. What you talking about? Let me tell you something. My phone overheated yesterday. I left it in the car. Apparently it's 90-some degree outside. And I could not use my phone to let Pedro know I was going to make it back in time to get on the goddamn show. All right. But my phone, I couldn't even use it. It said overheated, wait till it cools off. And then, I put it to my chest because I'm such a cool ass person.
Hey-o.
And it eventually cooled down.
Listen, some of y'all are more savage than we are. And you've been kicked off YouTube, So what you need is a place that has no rules.
Wait a minute.
No value.
We almost got kicked off of YouTube.
That wasn't our fault.
Yeah, that wasn't our fault. But you got kicked off of IG. Are you back on IG?
Yeah. They just cut off that one episode, but I didn't face any sanctions.
How come you didn't face those sanctions and I got sanctioned up the ass?
Facebook is a place where you can go. They don't have rules. They do not care. Look us up, Savage A.F. You want to do that, Savage A.F. And then more importantly, speaking of social media than anything else, this is how comedians stay alive. Instagram. Follow us or we will die. Follow at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. That's a G. Also, there's a twin cousin app. It's called Threads. at Black Pedro at Comedian Chang. Same
Yep.
different
It's
game.
called Threads. Threads. Oh, Threads. I'm in a singing mood today, but no, I'm not.
Damn.
I'm fighting. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna
Money
say
Jones
this.
is on you right now. He said phone
Phone
overheating in
overheating.
2024 is crazy. Damn Razor phone. Wow. He
You know
hit you.
what, man? But yeah, when
He hit
a
you with
lot
the
of
flip.
times, the money when I'm on that same
He
phone,
said Razor.
I'm on that same. It's a Note. It's a Note Galaxy phone. It is a Droid. I do have an iPhone though, and I do make sure that when I get the titty pics from your aunt,
Wow.
I don't share them. I keep them just to me because she shared that to just me.
Well, that's how the phone overheated. You trying to download
Yeah,
pictures to a
yeah,
Razor,
titty pics.
to a flip phone. Yeah, that's going one nipple alone. Will
And by
shut
the
that.
way, me and my brother was talking earlier, and I want to say, a good portion of white people are evil. All right, I just had to
Now,
put
that
that
is
out
not
there.
science we can back up. We do like to say facts matter. Fuck your feelings.
I a portion. I said a portion.
Okay. All right. Well,
A handful, a heaping, helping handful of
it's just the
Caucasians.
numbers would help. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Treehead says, I got permanent.
46%.
Well, this is why you got to watch what you say, because Treehead said, I got permanently banned from Threads, and I have no idea why. So that just means you go off so much on Threads that it could have been anything. Good morning, crackers, or, I hope all left-handed people die. You probably said something like that one day and just didn't even realize it. Okay. That being said, let's get into the show, man. It's Wednesday, August 21st, 2024, in the time-space continuum.
Let me get
I
my
do want to give
blessing
a shout out
beads.
to Wendy E, Miss Boop, DJ Mono. What's up, boy? Ben Yosef is back. Vernice Brown is here. That's over on my IG. On YouTube, we do have Ms. O. Williams, Nicole H, Lady Hazel May. I got Sean Stubbs. Maya Baker is here.
LG? Did you say LG?
Gaming. I see you. Damani John. Okay. The usual suspects are around. We appreciate y'all being here. It's such a community. It's such a community.
Is that how you say community?
Community.
Is it Moonity? Okay.
Pagan Patrick, I see you as well. All right, listen, guys. Let's get into the show. We're gonna end today's show. Wait, did you want to add something, Shane? You said,
Yeah, I'll add it. That what I'm ending today's show is. Well, I started it off with the show, and I don't want all Caucasians to cut us off, but it's kind of your fault if the world comes to an end. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a really long white winter.
There you go. All right. A Chief Payton 360. I see you over on IG. All right, man. Listen, so we're gonna end obviously with a message for white people from Shang. Before we get into that, I do have a motherfucker say what for you today. Most critical question you can ask. Georgia, you out your mind? Maybe a little bit. But we'll talk about that. But before we get into that, we will start off today's show. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter, Black Pedro, comedian Chang. Thank you for sharing it to Threads, DJ Mono. We appreciate that. And everybody, Queen Gina Marie over on IG, just know that we're also on YouTube
Right
now, and we got a whole other comment section and community that goes on over there.
Goes on there over there, and I apologize for the fact that I've been banned from going live on IG because IG apparently has a bunch of the people that run IG are little sensitive bitches, just like TikTok. All my people on TikTok that I can't put a punch a baby in the balls joke without them flagging it. It's bullshit, and I just want y'all to know that. So we're gonna get into the show, but again, I got a little sticking point with you pertaining to something you was trying to say. But go ahead.
All right, man. So listen. And by the way, we do not condone Rochambeauing babies in their balls. Okay, that's just.
But what if the baby's talking shit to you, or what if the baby calls your mama?
The baby talking, it ain't a baby no more. It's a real person.
It's a toddler. Okay.
Once you have a conversation with a baby, it's not a baby no more.
You know, you can't tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy, and then you got sock him.
That's not a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little kid.
Let's get into it. We're gonna start off today's show Yeah, it's a great week in Chicago. The theme is do something. As we pointed out yesterday, you had some heavy hitters step into the stage, but namely America's forever first family,
The Obamas.
the Obamas, Michelle and Barack Hussein.
Yeah.
Michelle tore it down. She hit the audience with a message that Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris's mother, always hit her with. And it's actually pointing into what I think Ben and I were going back and forth about yesterday, which is like, if you see something you don't like, do something. If things aren't going the way you want them to go, do something. Politics not working for you, do something. By the way, on IG, I see the Jason Stewart. Make sure you guys follow him. Hilarious comedian, man.
Jason Stewart, and quite the snappy dresser. But
yes. I tried to
but
steal his
I
style.
just wanted to say Michelle Obama, out of the speeches on the real, and I'm not saying that other people didn't knock it out of the park. Beast mode. I really do mean that. She's up there with, as an orator, that Obama is. I think she is.
Well, that's what Princeton graduates do, sir. We orate.
I don't think that's what I meant, but yeah, okay. What
Thank you
just
for
said.
recognizing that lineage there. But no, she really, had a great call and response going and theme with the audience, and it was just like fight. Now Gina Marie, ain't no need to. Gina Marie over on IG said she's better. Why are you trying to break up the family? She ain't got to be better than Brock. He ain't got to be better than her. They work good together. Okay, together.
Yeah.
Together.
You see that picture? He gave her props.
Yeah, he recognized himself.
He even said
Thank
it.
you, Jason. You killed it too, man. Friday night at the Chateau. By the way, I'll be back at the Comedy Chateau this Friday, hosting the 7:30 p.m. show.
And I'll be in Baltimore. I'll be in Baltimore, Maryland, at the Bowie Performing Arts Center with Ray Gordon and Tony Woods with your host Joe Claire. Aside from that,
Jason says, and I'm gonna put this up on the screen so people don't think I'm just talking to an imaginary IG account. But Jason said, it's women power. It's women power, you guys. Accept it. No, nobody here is fighting that. Not at all. Matter of fact,
no,
like
not
I said,
at all.
I went to the same school as Michelle Obama. So we got so much pride in that. Like, we all love Michelle a little bit more just because of that. But yes, I think, also what just proves her prowess is that she's not into politics. She didn't want to be dragged into this life, really. You know what I mean? But has stood up as a rock the whole time for the past, 18 years or so. And really, when it's time to step up and shine, woo! She really.
Well,
really.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, the thing is, her, out of all the speeches, she had the most nuance. She had the best call and response. I think that her and Obama, the 1-2 punch, is what made the whole thing. But don't get it twisted. I still think there was other young, like the new Democrats that's coming up. The AOC did damage the first night. What's the young sister?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Jasmine Sullivan.
No, Jasmine Crockett.
That's
Jasmine
the
Sullivan.
singer. Yeah, no. But all I saw when she was up there was like, oh, it's an outside pitch. Oh, it looks like it's a home run.
Jason said Hillary also killed it.
Yeah, I think that the women that have been stepping up, not just the women, because you can't just say that, but the women are stepping up because they know how hard and thick the glass ceiling is that they got to break through. And if anybody knows the shit, Hillary Clinton does, because like she was smashing her skull against the ceiling, and the ceiling wasn't giving. It wasn't given at all, but
she put some cracks in it because
cracks in it.
I had to realize and check myself and remember that because I've said that Hillary Clinton was a bad candidate, highly qualified, but obviously not the right person for that moment, and I didn't think she campaigned well enough. But fact check, she did win the popular vote. So in reality, she really got fucked by the Electoral College, and not the voters. She wasn't rejected by a majority of voters. So there's that. Miyu says, "Hey y'all, my union local president will be on the DNC stage tonight at 6:15 p.m. Pacific, 8:15 Eastern. If you guys can watch,
I'll try.
she's a bad black woman attorney, and she's great. Wait, attor- attorneys have a union, or what union are you in, Miyu? I just love to know out of curiosity.
Yeah, but let me ask you people this. Even though I think that Michelle did her thing, overall, don't you think the DNC, if you compare it to the RNCs, the whatever the fuck, it's 9-10 times better.
Ooh, that flavorless potato salad. Oh my
It was
god.
like everything is doom and gloom, and Trump was up there talking about helicopters and fucking sharks and Hannibal Lecter and all kind of goofy shit. And they've already smoked them in 2 days of that they did the whole week. Oh, but you got to admit, though, Hulk Hogan did come in at the end and show you people how to really do it. Who the fuck picks Hulk
Here,
Hogan as a person
you
to
gonna
talk
do
to?
wrestle Kim Jong
Yeah,
Un? Like,
yeah. Like who said it? Who was the person booking it and said, you know what we need? Hulk Hogan. That's what we need, right?
bringing the Hulkster.
Yeah, bringing a Hulkster. Who said that? What's the other little rapper girl that used to jump from dick to dick? She ain't a rapper. She got short hair. Amber Rose.
Oh, Amber Rose. Oh,
That was their speakers.
I was trying to
And,
think of one that didn't
and,
jump from dick to
and
dick.
well, and Scott Baio, and like who the fuck?
Who left Charles in charge? Get this nigga out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And look at the
And
people
speaking of the RNC, Queen Gina Marie over on my IG points out not one former president or vice president spoke at the RNC. Just shameful. And you know what? That is poignant because I think it really highlights the break between MAGA and what used to be the traditional Republican Party, which always in all of its history, the modern Republican Party could always eat an entire dick. You know what I'm saying? Like always.
Wait a minute, not a partial dick, not a portion
Just
of dick, the
get
whole dick.
them balls. Yeah, like fuck that party, right? But
Mm.
at least there was, some sort of something you could work with there typically. But now with MAGA, it's become this, cult is the word. It's a weird place.
Wait a minute,
And
hold up, Pedro. You didn't like Hulk Hogan
I'm
speaking on politics? What's wrong with you, brother?
I was at WrestleMania 3 at the Pontiac Silverdome. I've been in the same building with the man.
You
I
don't
was
like the
impressed back
host
then. I
of
was
it?
8. So he was impressive back then, no lie.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
as a 47-year-old man,
not so much.
I kind of hope he falls down the flight of steps. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what he'll do? He'll jump back up, brother, and he'll teach those steps a lesson. Listen, I think that if they continue to go at this level, and then if Kamala comes through and another high fall, oh, it's a knockout.
Queen Gina Marie says Hulk Hogan supposedly said he wants to body slam Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's tough guy shit.
Yeah.
Jason Stewart said we have Beyonce and Streisand. They have Kid Rock and Hulk Hogan. Enough said. Talent for talent, pound for pound. I'm going with
Also, he tried to jack Beyonce's music, the Freedom music, and Beyonce's lawyers apparently have drones outside the window. I mean, they were not playing like, no, you can't play our shit. We don't like you.
We came in a beehive formation, like
they all had leather shit on, and they was doing. I mean, but no, I'm like, what? I mean, that shows you how desperate it is. But this is the thing about Americans, though. They're even Republican going, I hate to say it, but I like the mood over at the DNC. I'd like to go over there and party. Like they're like people who looking through the window going, I wish I could be at that party if I wasn't a racist cunt. That's where I'd be.
Aaron Kingsley says, "Boo Pistons, go Lakers." I don't know where that came from, but you will get banned, sir. You will get banned. Do not boo my Pistons. They won 14 games last year.
Well, that is pretty impressive.
I mean, that kick a baby while you're doing it, okay? Yeah,
wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. The Pistons, did they win 14? I think it was not that many.
The Detroit line. I'm sorry. The Michigan football team won more games than the Detroit Pistons last year. Michigan went 15-0. The Pistons went 14.
14. Well, Detroit has, you know what? Detroit has good food though. All right, so
Some of the best, and we can dance our ass
when you gotta pivot and go, yeah, man,
off.
but they hot dogs is good though.
We do have to address this. Queen Gina Marie brings it up over on IG. The roll call was litty. Okay, we about to talk shit about Georgia in a minute, but in this moment though, I will give Georgia props for bringing out Lil Jon to do their roll call. I mean, that was lit. Also, I usually don't comment on another man's drip, but the little suit hookup that Lil Jon had on was clean, bro.
It was clean. But no, I as a person, I don't want to put this out there, and I am bragging. I performed on the pre-show in Philadelphia during Hillary Clinton's run.
Sounds like you're bragging, Shane.
A little bit. I did. I went between. Between the speaker from Dallas, and then they had music after me. And by the way, I killed. I just want to put that out there. I did a Trump joke right up front. Boom, got him. Had to be clean. 12 minutes. But the energy that was there, even though it was high energy, and I was pre like middle of the day thing I did to see. I wish I was at this one because they looked like they was partying. They looked like they was. I mean, it was like almost like if you was at a concert, then it was just politics. So the energy. I never thought I'd get sucked into the energy because I'm a pessimistic motherfucker. But they got me. And I'm going to tell you right now, Michelle Obama's fucking speech got me. And I don't usually get got. And then Obama came right after her. Come on, man.
With honestly a intelligent and witty dick joke that was subtle. You know, when he was like, and this guy is weirdly obsessed with crowd size.
Yeah, I mean, but Obama's one of the best, man. But the bottom line is overall, because you got to do it overall. Even though I like these highlights, because I looked at the highlights, and even some other speakers brought the heat, and some of them are going hard in the paint after Trump, and some of them
Tammy Duckworth went at him.
Yeah, they're going hard in the paint as they should. I've been calling the Democrats a bunch of feckless fucking pussies for a long time. And they like an old beat up pussy catcher mitt, just don't have enough leather to catch the ball. But they are, I don't know what I was saying, but you knew what the fuck I meant. I put like an old pussy, like
got some PCM, some pussy catcher mitts.
Like old pussy. I'm not saying you ladies ain't supposed to have aged
like
pussy.
The floppy,
the flappy where the lips are like, hello, my baby, hello, my dog. Like they too dragged out.
A little dust come off it.
Exactly. But if you look at the way that they've had each speaker come out, there's different tones. Shifted his thing. Like each one had their own little thing where I was like, yo, they doing their thing. Then when you look at the Republicans, there was a bunch of just wackadoos, like just flat out fucking nuts. I was like, I mean, I thought Jack Nicholson was going to just come up and go, everybody back to the bus. I mean, it was just like, what the fuck were they thinking? And they still got a possibility of winning. That's why I say America's fucked up when 46% of it is.
There's no chance that they'll win fair and square.
No, not fair and square. It doesn't matter. If you win, if you win cheating, but you still win, you won.
Well, it does kind of matter. And we're honestly going to get into that in a second. Aaron Kingsley says, as long as you don't talk shit about Louisiana, Wendell Pierce is the fucking man. The Wire represented at the DNC. Yeah, man, there's just a whole, I think, energetic movement that's out. Which I think sort of makes it evident, in the polls, Kamala is
catching up. She's still she's behind in swing states, man.
Trump is, right?
No, Kamala is.
Well, it depends on what state you're looking at, because like places like Michigan, I think Wisconsin as well.
She's catching up, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
I've seen some polls where she was ahead. Again, these polls they can fluctuate.
The polls can eat a trout dick. I get it, but I'm telling you
what
right
we do know is that all the polls that said like there was going to be a red wave and Republicans are going to take over and MAGA's
None
going
of
to
them
take over.
mattered.
None of that came. None of those polls were right. So
none of those dreams came true.
yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, if you look at the way they're going about it, there's three things they said Kamala needs to do. One, she got to knock it out the park on Thursday. Would you agree? She got to do her thing. She can't come off, and she got to talk about where she from, what she about, and what she gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, I think her swag is there though. Like
I don't know, man.
That's not.
Okay. No, I'm voting
even,
1,000%. I'm Kamala.
Yeah.
This team Kamala right here. I'm team Kamala. I'm saying, but we got to recognize you can't go into it just like Michelle Obama said in the speech. You got to recognize when shit's fucked up. You got to recognize that sometimes shit ain't gonna work out right. You gonna make mistakes. Now I'm saying she got to do some fucking interviews, let people know where she stands, and to counter the fucking wackadoo interviews that you saw with Trump and his press conferences / I'm crazy as cat shit and I lick windows.
I don't know that she needs to directly address any of that because it is
no, but she needs to say something on it.
When they get to a debate, she is going to mop the floor with this dude.
Oh, right? I think it's going to be like pistol whipping a baby.
She's going to be off the hook tomorrow as well. Also, so let's look at tonight, which is about to start in like half an hour.
Yeah.
But they got hitters on tonight. Another real quick interesting thing about last night too was there was a slew of like Republicans who were there to support Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz and give their endorsements. People who used to like Stephanie Grisham and shit, like who used to work for Trump and was a press secretary who did not give
and spoke up. Yes.
That was just interesting.
Oh no, there's some Republicans. The one from Arizona said he gave 0 fucks. He came up and said, "Look, man, I'm about democracy, even though I'm Republican. That dude's crazy as fuck. I don't want that crazy fuck running shit." But the thing about it is, the reason I'm apprehensive, because I told you I'm a pessimistic, apprehensive. I'm bordering on depression, cynic that has a little edge of psychosis, not a lot, but right around the edges. There's still people that, with all his fuckery, with no policies, he's on a plane talking shit about, well, she doesn't like Christmas. We're gonna go after her about that because we're gonna make sure Christmas. Yeah, that's been rolling on all of YouTube.
Nobody's voting on Christmas. Is not on the ballot.
It's on the ballot. It's on the ballot for white folks. It's on the ballot for these conservative, racist, idiot white folks. And I'm not saying all the white folks. There's a percentage of white folks. Then mostly the people that support Trump are Caucasians, snow heathens, if you will. Okay, ice monkeys, opaque critters. Listen, I don't know where that one came from, but I'm coming up with as many as I can. Crickets. Exactly. We got to keep going with it. The bottom line is they still think he's Jesus. They still think that he is the person that, with no policies, no nothing, is the person, because they're tribal and they're fucking racist. And that's why I have such an attitude about it, because they can't point to what's good about him. What's good about it? You ask somebody. I seen Pedro.
I just love him.
I saw it. Yeah, I just like, right. Tim Scott.
That's all it is.
I just love him. And sometimes when I caress his balls and his orange balls,
a lovely man that I love.
And his little Cheeto rubs against my eyelid, I feel like I seen heaven. But I'm telling you, I seen you shut down when these motherfuckers try, and that motherfucker's still inboxing me since that show.
Who?
The one that looks like a wrestler, like he hit butts, like he hit butts walls for no reason.
No, literally with the back of his head. The motherfucker had a scar on the back of his head.
So what I'm saying to you is, even with all of these positives, I love the positives. I'm down with it. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna get my son to vote. I'm gonna let him vote the way he wants, but I know which way he's gonna lean because he knows Trump is crazy as cat shit. It's crazy that it's that close, because even with all of this bullshit, he still got a huge amount of people. And there's some black folks like, I'm gonna vote for Trump. They gave me the stimmy. And I saw this video, and his brother was shooting him down, going, "No, actually, the stimmy, no, that was in fact."
We know the stimmy people are dummies.
Right. He delayed it so he get his name on the checks. And the brother said, "What? That ain't it? Well, shit. Well, fuck Trump then. I thought he did it. Fuck him." That's all we need is more people to just go out and let our people, black folks, let them know that, hey, what you're thinking ain't the case. And Michelle Obama did say that. Get past the fact that it ain't perfect, but it ain't that other shit.
Ms. Williams asked if I'm drinking an IPA. No, this is a Belgian white. I
I
actually
don't.
don't like IPAs. A little too hoppy for me. It's not the flavor profile I like when I'm drinking beers, lagers.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Iron Beer
Cider.
Chef.
I'll mess with the
Okay.
cider every now and
Hey,
then.
by the way, nobody asked you, Iron Beer Chef, to do that. It's like it's what it has a precociousness to it, and at the same time, at the end of the sip, quite a kick.
It's quite
Um.
hot in LA, and today I felt like a refreshing, effervescent beverage.
Oh.
Treehead just Treehead took all the class out of it. She's like, IPAs are nasty. Like they tried to eat your booty at the club or something. IPAs are just nasty.
Oh
They ain't got
wow.
no manners. They always putting their fingers in places without asking.
They just
IPAs are
nasty.
nasty.
Okay, so why does Nicole
Pass me
Chloe
another
say
one.
I love Michelle Obama? No, that ain't my woman. I don't love her like that, but I love what she did in the speech. And I think Obama, to follow her was one gangster. Two, did his fucking thing. Like literally, the crowd went bananas for Michelle, but they went bonkers when he fucking came out.
No, I mean, listen, they are America's forever first. They the first Negroes to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what you did, what you invented the fire hydrant, cool. Whatever. They were the first Negroes to live in the White House, raise two daughters there. If Barack Obama did any dirt, you ain't never gonna find it. It's smooth. Look at that smoothness. Knew exactly what to do. He said, "I'm the only idiot dumb enough to speak after Michelle Obama." Right? Like, just game, game swish from the
Swish.
logo,
And
swish.
even Michelle got a little wet. She went, "Ooh,
Yeah.
that's my man." That
And
type of shit.
you could tell they still fucking. This ain't no dry marriage, okay?
It ain't no dry marriage.
This ain't no dry marriage. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, the DNC. I wanted to ask the people in the feed and anybody that's watching on IG, if you watched some of the Republican Party's horror fest, it should have been done during Halloween horror fest. You want to see Hulk Hogan? It was just the worst shit ever. But what do you think out of the two so far?
These 2 days or
The 2 days have smoked the entire RNC's thing. To me, at least,
it's easy,
it's
and
not
like
even close.
and then tonight, another star-studded, Bill Clinton coming back. I think he's gonna have a saxophone.
Waltz is speaking tonight,
and then that's your keynote tonight is Tim Waltz, Governor Tim Waltz, accepting the nominee for vice president from the party. So big night tonight. Big speakers, big speaker, big fun, big
Bust it down, boy. Bust it down.
Pan the conference, Chicago.
Now, but the thing is, I like the fact that she was saying, and the people are saying, and I like the fact that Kamala is saying, we don't got this in the bag. You got to get out there and you got to put that work in. You got to get up and get out and get something. You got to go out there and push, because the other side's gonna do dirt, man.
Do something. That was the theme. So I saw Ben Yosef over on IG. If you're still plugged in, bruh, do something, man. That's all we were saying. You know what I mean?
Ben Yosef is too busy. Ben Yosef is too busy stickling shit and little tiny shit, and that don't matter in the big picture. I said it, Ben, and I wish a motherfucker would say something, and I hope you're all burn in hell. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's I get it, brother. I turn up sometimes too. I just try and let you have your time. You know what I'm saying? It's like when somebody's drowning, you gotta back away, let them tire out.
You gotta let them. And then after they tire them out, then you drag their ass out the water. But I'm saying, one, that's why I'm saying no. They are going to do great in the election. They're going to do big numbers. I think they're going to win the popular vote by 10 million, which is unheard of. But I know that the trickery and the skullduggery, which I never use that word.
Yeah, well, I must say I am. I'm flambasted that you.
I would use that word.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to pull. They talked about us pulling shit. The Democrats or the progressives pulling shit. They pull shit all the time.
All right. Well, speaking of pulling shit, and
That's a good segue,
let's
master.
move it because they trying to pull.
I'm gonna give you this.
Slow clap that.
You are the segue master, nigga. No. I mean, y'all don't understand. This nigga is a segue monster.
Give me 2 wheels and a plank between them, and I will segue my ass. All right, listen. Speaking of pulling that bullshit, like we mentioned earlier, Shane,
pulling the bullshit, right.
I truly believe that Donald Trump has no chance of beating Kamala Harris at all without some tomfoolery, skullduggery, as you called it, and straight up trickerations. But when you hear what's going on down in, and
Georgia,
you want to ask turned down for what? When you hear what's going on, you're going to be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
All right, Georgia. Now, Georgia on my mind is and then that was a political song. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful and
I think people didn't get the politics of it, but they absolutely did.
That's what it was.
Because there was a lot of black performers that could not perform in Georgia.
That's really what Ray Charles was talking about.
Yeah.
But now, instead of Georgia on my mind, I gotta ask Georgia, you out your mind?
You out your fucking mind.
I got a little video clip. We like
to give
visual aid.
We like to give visual aid. Look, ready?
Production value.
Yeah.
Here's a little 45-second clip just to put you up on. And for anybody who's like, why we gotta vote? Don't nothing never happen if we don't. Well, if your vote didn't count, then they wouldn't be doing shit like this.
A total outrage, and it's one of the least reported on stories of this election cycle. The state of Georgia spent taxpayer money to develop a website, not to register people to vote, not to make it easier for them to get mail-in ballots, not to make it easier for them to vote generally, but instead to allow them to fill in information to cancel someone's voter registration. It is an absolute outrage, and the NAACP is exactly right that this should not go unchallenged by the Department of Justice or by whomever. This is a straight up voter suppression technique that if I had told you they were doing this 4 years ago, you would have said, Mark, you're being an alarmist. Well, here they are. They're doing it.
I don't know. 4 years ago, I wouldn't have said you were an alarmist. Maybe 10 years ago, I would have said you are an alarmist.
Excuse me?
No. I'm gonna run that back because I didn't understand what he said.
No, I understood
it. Total outrage, and it's one of the least reported on stories of this election cycle. The state of Georgia spent taxpayer money to develop a website, not to register people to vote, not to make it easier for them to get mail-in ballots, not to make it easier for them to vote generally, but instead to allow them to fill in information to cancel someone's voter registration. It is an absolute outrage, and the NAACP is exactly right that this should.
Wait, to cancel someone else's
voter
registration?
Yes.
That just leads to one other logical question.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah, motherfucker.
Now you see why I'm a pessimist.
Well, okay, so
macaroon, anybody?
So here's the thing. Do something is the phrase. So what this gentleman highlighted, and one thing I caught was that this is something the Department of Justice should be on, right? So Merrick Garland, we need you to fly down out of your owl's nest.
Tweety Bird ain't gonna do shit.
Nigga, sound the alarm at Hogwarts. I know this nigga is teaching.
He gonna wait a year after the election. Oh yeah.
She probably should have won. But this is something that they need to step in on. He also mentioned it's one of the most underreported things. So I think us as citizens, like each of us right now, we could probably contact the DOJ and be like, hey, what's up with Georgia and that thing where they got the website where I could just sign up my black neighbor and have their voter registration be taken away so that when they go to vote and stand in the line that they don't get to vote, and then Trump wins Georgia. And then he won't have to make a phone call where he begs for 11,780 votes so that he could win by one vote.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
We should just hit up Merrick.
I've been saying that.
I got
In
his
fact,
number. I think it's 911.
please send me that clip because I will post it. I got a lot of people that need to see it. The bottom line is Georgia's been pulling fuckery for a long time. If you look at Dakota, if you look at some of the places where they had some of the fake electors, the fake electors where they said, well, we're just going to bring on our own electors and let them make up some shit.
You know, I found a guy with a better answer. So
yeah, so you know what? I know you won that race, but we're
send
going
your-
to bring in a, we're going to do it where it's rewound and then we're going to cut in the other dude running at the end.
That'd be like if I was like, as a Pistons fan, I was like, yeah, I found a team with a better record, and so we just gonna use their record instead of the Pistons record. And so now the Pistons are in the play. Actually, they won the championship because
y'all missed it.
I found referees who decided to give, the championship record to the Pistons. So
they and the thing is, Lady Hazel May getting the hype. All we need to remind them, we're not going back.
we're not going back.
But this is the problem. That's where I said we're gonna have a little tit for tat about this. I'm 10 toes down to the Democrats actually winning this. I want Kamala to be the next Madam President. I want all these things to happen.
Not even the next, but the first, Madam.
The first. I'm sorry. First. She is the vice president.
First
But she'll be
woman to
the
be vice
first woman to be
black person
president.
to be vice president. First
Vice
Indian
president.
to be vice president.
Right. But
First
the bottom line is the
president.
Democrats, just like Dude said, the general public, all of the fuckery that's going on, to not be outraged, to not be having this wall to wall on the fucking news. We could talk about people twerking, we could talk about dumb shit, but we can't talk about this. We need to have this on there. It should be on every channel. It should be one of the lead stories because this is what's going to affect the election. And this, you think they're not doing it just in Georgia? They're doing it in a whole bunch of places.
But you know, Georgia is and I'm not saying it like, oh yeah, let them do it in Utah. I just mean like Georgia is a critical.
I know
Georgia is a very critical swing state. That's
right.
Kind of in the balance there.
So the Democrats stop with that bullshit. Come, knuckle up. It's time to fight for real, and that's the problem I have. And if it's on Merrick Garland, we really gonna get up. Might as well open your asshole and just shoot a whole truck in it.
But that's the thing. Let's if we really felt what forever First Lady Michelle Obama said last night, let's do something, right? Let's us as a little community here, let's flood the DOJ with messages like, hey, I'm hearing about this obvious voter suppression tactic in Georgia, this website, yada, yada, yada. Let's look up the website. Let's find the website. I don't think he gave the URL, but let's find it. You know what I mean? And hey, have you seen this website? It allows people to disenfranchise other people's voting rights. Like,
and who gets disenfranchised the most? People. We already know what the deal is. I'm sick of this. Is what I'm sick of, especially when I saw this video where just niggas acting nigtastic. You know that only takes.
Nicole said they wilding in Texas too. You says there was a news story about a lady in Arizona who found her name on a list of electors for Cornel West, and she didn't even know what an elector was. So there's a bunch of tomfoolery, trickerations, spell casting. As the crazy lady from yesterday would say, that some demonic energy. Blood sacrifices going on, but no, literally, seriously, in Georgia, they are really, really blatantly trying to suppress, obviously, black votes. And this is exactly why. And then to any black person out there who doesn't understand why they should vote, why they should participate, why they should be loyal to the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party is not trying to suppress your vote. They are actually trying to gain your vote.
Right. And a lot of them
agree with the platform or not, they really want you to vote for them and not just want some trickery.
But no, there's a difference. They're trying to earn your vote. They're not trying to just, gank your vote.
And again, I'll say that, obviously the Democratic Party and the entire American political system has to do more, will do more. We will demand more because it doesn't always serve our purposes, right?
No.
Like it hasn't historically. No.
I mean,
but
look.
What party are you actually going to get it from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why kill me. People say I'm gonna vote for I'm just make up something I vote for. Fuck you. You're voting for everybody else but the person that's trying to do better for you. And that's just like that those hillbillies up in Virginia in the hills that vote against their best interest. Well, I like Trump is he just like me. He just like me. No, he ain't, motherfucker.
I just love him.
I just love him.
Just a lovely man.
And all you slap happy ham boning nick-tastic niggas.
Where my spoons at? No, make me get my spoons out.
No, don't doing the spoons.
Ham bone, have you heard?
All right. If you don't think that this man who has dinner with white supremacists, by the way, that really happened. The person that
Hitler cutlery.
Who does that? Who buys that?
His knife sets have swastikas on them.
Who buying Hitler coins?
The SS lightning bolts.
Hey, you want to make the Jews feel uncomfortable? Pull out your Hitler coin. I mean, like, what part of this man he don't fuck with you? And the only time he does fuck with you is when he's doing stuff to try to sway your vote because he's a con man. And they've been saying that to you for a while, but you don't want to fucking listen because a lot of y'all are just fucking stupid.
But Compton's finest isn't. He says, and this is as plainly as you can put it, and I love it. Thank you, brother. GOP counts on low voter turnout because they just don't have the numbers. They not like us, bruh. Like that shit. It's not popular. Nobody actually wants to live like that, bro.
Well,
like, there isn't a Republican in recent history, I believe, that has actually won the popular vote and the electoral college. You probably have to go back to W. But
that's a while. Yeah. It's been a while. No, Ronald Reagan. But think about this.
Trump did not win the popular vote against
even Republicans. Okay, y'all got to check these numbers. Even the Republicans, when it comes to abortion rights, when it comes to women having the right over their own fucking, fleshy vagina region, which I like to call it, 76% of people in America, which I think that's called a majority, want to have the option for their own body. Oops. What the fuck is wrong with this country? I can't, man, I'm so depressed. And at the same time, I'm psychotic and aggressive. I don't.
Well, the first step to recovery is recognizing the problem.
But I'm going the other direction. I just feel like you can't see this shit. You can't see the shit and you make shit up. And that's why I love the fact, I'm saying it again. So Nicole H will say, Michelle Obama said, they're going to make up lies and call the lies out. I hate when that's why the mainstream media can eat entire field of dicks. When you don't call these motherfuckers out, when you don't fact check them in real time, like, hey, no, motherfucker, that's not true. That was bullshit what you just said. And we can easily show you that was bullshit. He said he's better looking than Kamala. Wait a minute. What?
No, not just what, Shane, but
motherfucker say what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, which is funny because I actually have I have a joke relating to that in life, and I'll agree. Like, hey, some dudes do look better than some women, right? Like, everybody needs to stay in their league and lane when dating. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Whoopi Goldberg has no business trying to holler at Denzel Washington. Like, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? But this does not apply here.
No. Ready? There. Near.
Far. That's far.
No, but the bottom line is he has no. He's so thrown off, and I'm not using the talking points I saw from this. This is really what I thought.
Crowd size.
It's all about the crowd size. It's always been about the crowd size. He don't know what to do and how to attack Kamala. The only thing he
Can't
has
grab her by the pussy, so he doesn't know what.
yeah. He doesn't. The only thing he didn't say is nigger bitch.
I'm sorry. The darkness in me just imagines that the first debate he gets frustrated, walks across the stage, and like, yeah,
grabs her pussy, and still white people go, well, I mean, maybe her pussy need to be grabbed. How about that, buddy?
He's a celebrity. He can do that. I just love him. He's just a lovely man.
That's why I've said I did the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, and some people got mad. I said, all you women, you dummies. And they're like, oh, you say women dumb. All you women that think voting for Trump after you know he's a sexual abuser and he grabbed pussies and he used to be the creepy shit at the teen pageant that he owned, and he would go in while the girls were getting dressed. And because he said, well, I can do that. And there's video of it and audio of him saying it on the Howard Stern show. I can go in there and make sure everything's okay, make sure. But you don't need to do no pussy checks. These women are fine. What the fuck are you doing? And they still fucking rock with him. And these are dudes that got daughters. Fuck you. Hold up. Let me do this. Fuck you. Fuck
you. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Lady Hazel May said, didn't Whoopi date Ted Danson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Ted Danson that handsome? I don't.
Yes, he is handsome.
At least in the black community, I don't remember black women being like,
black women.
My top 5 is Tyrese, Shamar Moore, Denzel, Ted Danson, and Kel.
But let me tell you why I like Ted Danson. Nobody ever said that. Yeah, but
that wasn't a. I'm just saying, Lady Hazel May, like, that wasn't a prize. I doubt if black women was like, damn, she got Ted. Fuck, I'm gonna do now. You know what I mean? Like,
you know why a lot of black women would, yes, I disagree. You know why? They will definitely fuck with Ted Danson. That Cheers money. He got that.
But I'm talking about beauty, like just
you mean physically.
Because we were talking about Trump said he looks better than, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, to me, Whoopi Goldberg, Ted Danson, they about in the same range of ugly. Like Ted Danson's like, he's talented, popular, but I never felt like was in that heartthrob area. You know what I mean? It's not like
really.
It's not like Whoopi Goldberg.
He was. He was. There was one. Yeah, he was. Young Ted Danson for.
That nigga was 37 on Cheers.
No, I'm telling you.
The young Ted Danson.
No, I'm telling you.
42.
You tripping. Young Ted Danson. Young Ted Danson.
That nigga was 79 years old.
That motherfucker had box lined up. Are you kidding me?
Like I said, it's the money, the popularity.
No, it was the motherfucker was kind of smooth. For real, for real.
Don't mean you look good, dog.
It makes you look good.
It makes you appear to look good. You see what I did?
Women love, like, you could be Flavor Flav was knocking down chicks. So, yeah.
Yeah, money makes you appear to look good. It don't make you look good.
It don't actually make you attractive, but it attracts.
Nigga, I could be homeless and women will be like, damn, that homeless nigga look good. Step over him. But they would still see that I'm handsome.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'm handsome.
That homeless nigga
handsome. I'm handsome. You know what? That nigga's handsome, but he just shit on himself.
Yeah, it's like, if he wasn't talking to that ball,
right?
Fight that squirrel.
If that nigga wasn't fighting if he wasn't fighting the air, I would give him all this pussy.
Live in a family-sized bag of Doritos, I'd fuck him.
Yeah, I'm just tell you right now, if he wasn't putting up that tent and giving that other dude a hand job, I swear to God, that'd be my dream.
I look good enough that I wouldn't have to give hand jobs.
Yo, this is the wildest shit. Where I used to live up in Hollywood, near the Hollywood Hills, I was driving under that bridge once, and I saw 2 homeless people fucking. And you know what I said? This is the funniest shit to me. I said,
get a room?
No, I said, that's fucked up. Get a room,
Oh,
you
wait.
bums. I actually said, God bless them. God,
America.
God,
Proud to be an American.
I was like, they don't got a house, but God damn it, they could still fuck.
I'd get a room probably would have been
A little rude,
that's the
cruel.
worst thing you could.
No, I don't know why. I was driving down there and I saw him fucking, and it was a guy and the homeless woman that she looked all right if you wiped off the dirt but
I knocked the dust off that, but not the mud. I'm not
not mud. I'm not gonna knock. I'm not mud. I'm not knocking off.
Yeah, crust.
I'm not dried shit. I'm not doing it. The reason I'm cracking myself up is because I thought about the fact that I actually said, God bless America.
Please tell me you got out for a moment.
No, I don't know what made me laugh so hard because when I had to stop the car and pull over and start because I was laughing so hard because I was like, God damn, dude.
Hey,
life can be rough.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. Around LA, sometimes over these years, I've been single and shit, and I'll see a homeless couple, and I'll be like, this nigga got game. Like, I have an apartment, I have a car,
I'm clean,
money, but god damn, he got her bent over a water fountain, a city water fountain that don't even work at a park that is smaller than my apartment. I'm like, this thing, he either got mad game or the best drugs on this corner. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, baby,
homeless love is amazing.
Yeah,
it really is.
Homeless, hey, baby, don't you worry about
unhoused love.
When he say you want to go back to my place, she go, yeah, and he go
around, bitch.
We here.
You looking at it?
We right.
Oh wait, this ain't my tree.
Man, this whole area right here is mine. Don't get too crazy about it. And then he start barking at somebody. Hey, look, baby, I'm sorry. I just gotta let this nigga know this is my space.
Yeah, man. So that being said,
what? This is the second time this happened to Pedro. Charge your fucking computer. God damn it. That is mean to make jokes about homeless people. But it's funny. It's very funny. Savage AF, I don't know what happened with Pedro, but this is the deal. I'm gonna do a quick plug. Fuck it. If you happen to be in the Baltimore area, I need y'all to do me a favor. Come check me out. Me, Joe Claire, Tony Woods, Toure, Gordon at Bangin' in Bowie. Bangin' in Bowie. That's right. It'll be at the Bowie Performing Arts Center in Bowie, Maryland. I'll be there this weekend, Saturday. Make sure. And I need y'all to start buying your tickets for New York City. What y'all doing? Let me down. You let me down. September 6th at 7 p.m. at the City Winery. Buy tickets today. Go to my website, iamshang.com, and buy some tickets. Also, Philadelphia, Punchline. Make sure that you buy your tickets right now. Buy your tickets at the Punchline Philly. Go do it or else. Why did you charge your phone? Charge your thing?
No, it's not even the charger. It just kicked me out of the studio. My computer didn't reboot or anything. Just the page refreshed or something. But what I realized is that you fuck one homeless chick and then talk about it, and then the demonic forces want to shut you down.
Yeah,
like a blood.
That's what happened. Or he brought some homeless girl over and she tripped over the cord. That's the thing.
Lady Hazel made Pedro fucks hobo hoes. He was secretly hoe hunting. First of all, I don't appreciate you putting in the S on the hoes. It was one hoe.
No, but once you fuck one hoe, they like Pringles.
Now I'm the hoe fucker.
Yeah.
Pedro the hoe fucker.
You can't just fuck one. That's the saying. I don't know if you know that.
Hobo hoe fucker? Is that what I am to y'all now?
HHF, man.
This entertainment, this knowledge, this wisdom.
Yeah, HHF, man. Hobo ho fucker. That's you. In fact, you're the HHF. HNHHF, head nigga in charge of hobo fucking. That's what you are. Because I've never fucked a homo or a homeless girl. So I've fucked a girl on the verge of eviction. That don't really count though. That's one leg.
That's pre hobo ho.
Yeah. That's one leg in, one leg out. Right.
Yeah, that's hobo ho adjacent.
Yeah. So she was almost homeless, and then she's like, "Could you help me with my rent?" I'm like, "Too late. I busted already."
Y'all gotta.
Is that wrong?
Y'all gotta understand. Well, she should have worked that out before.
She should have asked me before I.
Contest Finder said it was one hoe with multiple personalities here, but if it's in one package, it's like
it still counts as one.
It's like them pens with three different colors, like four.
It's still a pen.
Is that pens or a pen?
No, actually, it is pens because if you open them up, there's 4 pens in the pen.
So if you had a 4-sided pen, it's got the black, the green, the red.
That's multiple pens.
You would never say, "Hey, hand me that pens."
Yeah, I would.
Because it's one object. You would never.
No, it's one object. It's one object. It's 4 pens within that object.
It's one pen with 4 options.
No, it's 4 pens within one object. No, it's one. It's one object with 4 pens, so it's still 4 pens. End of the day,
only one pen.
And one hobo ho that thinks she's 5 hobo hoes is still.
Nigga,
that is still fucking 5 hobo hoes.
It's not like I saw her and was like, "Ooh, look at that, bitches." You know what I'm saying? It was just one. It was one hobo. Look at that hose. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like the
Pedro. It does count. It does count.
You can't be like, "Hand me that pen."
Yes. And you know what Pedro's gonna be saying for the rest of his life? Pedro's gonna be saying, "Man, you fucked one homeless white girl."
I built a bridge. You think they call me Pedro the bridge
Nobody.
builder? Hell no.
Nobody talks about
think they call me Pedro the church builder?
No. One you fuck one hobo ho, and it follows you the rest of your career. Unbelievable.
Fucking hobo believable.
But aside from hobo hoes, let me tell you why I was going to
look. Now y'all got people spelling shit wrong.
Wait,
Eddie Hazel said, "Hand me my colored pens."
Yo, man, it did. Did you get a thing that said Instagram?
Yeah, so Instagram stops after an hour again. I don't know. They used to let us flow. Sorry, y'all lost us on the Insta, but that's why you should tune in on the YouTube. We could go for 6 days straight. All I need,
but
and weed.
But what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna let y'all know something. All right. The only reason, and this is it, but then we'll get up out of here because I'm gonna get some stuff together. I'm at the Lab Factory tonight for a whopping 20 people. Thank you for all 20 tickets.
Long Beach,
Hollywood
swinging.
Yeah, with Preacher Lawson and Bill Dawes and a bunch of comics, and none of us can draw.
It's the Laugh Factory. It's a Wednesday night. People gonna show up.
Yeah, we'll see.
They're gonna see the bright lights. They're gonna see in Crescent Heights, and they're gonna be like, "This is where I
10 people. There's 10 people. I'm sorry. At least that's what Bill Dawes texted me. He said we got 10 tickets sold. Whee! So I wanted to say something about the Caucasians, but I'm not gonna do that now. I've decided when they go low, it makes them in kneeing range. Yeah, you went low. That's what happens. No, I am. I'm gonna talk about it. Listen, who's making Trump possibly win? Is it black folks really? Now there's a percentage of black folks.
Russia,
black men, Russia. Again, Russia. And what is Russia?
The enemy.
And what else? White pens. They're 4 white pens.
They are that pens.
There's that. Yes. So I'm saying to Caucasians, or as I used to say in my set, the pigmently challenged. And I know people look at me and say I look real white. It's the lighting in here. If you met me, I'm like a light. This is the lighting. I mean, I'm actually a little bit more
like a Marcona almond.
Yeah, if you have to meet me, if you met me, you'd be like, okay, the nigga not like, the one of those high yellow white. niggas. He's a little bit more of a tone. You hear my voice change, so you know that's when my voice changed, nigga.
The R&B the fuck out
Yeah.
of his voice very quick.
So what I'm trying to tell you motherfuckers out here, yeah, is white people right now know that there's in their heart, and I saw this on one of the things on MSNBC, and I agree with it. They know in their heart how bad Trump is. They know in their heart that this motherfucker is wrong and a misogynist, xenophobic, racist, sexual abusing fraudster that was impeached twice and indicted with 34 times. Was it 34? I think it's 34.
So he's been convicted of 34 out of the
88. Yes.
I'm sorry, out of the 88 counts within
counts
indictments.
So, but 34, he a felon. Let's break it down.
Look at a crook.
Yeah, let's break it down.
That's what we talking about.
So we talking about, all of these aspects, and you still rocking with him.
Come on.
You know people in your family that got a felony that can't even vote or can't get a job. And this motherfucker is running for president as a felon. And there are felons that can't get a job at the fucking post office.
Chick-fil-A ain't gonna hire you.
Right.
You think they trust you around the biscuits?
And plus,
nigga, please.
If you work for Chick-fil-A, you can't like the gays.
And them biscuits are dry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
say KFC biscuits are good though.
Them biscuits are dry at Chick-fil-A.
I mean, out of the two out of the biscuit franchises, I got to give it to KFC. In fact, y'all making me want to go get some biscuits from KFC now, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But no, what I'm saying is, don't y'all see this, and then we can get up out of here.
Nicole said, "My whole family is a felony." Well, goddamn.
Well,
it might be time to move out.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wonder how Thanksgiving is. No, you passed the turkey, nigga. No, you passed the turkey.
Who stole my guy?
Yeah. So, I can blame if Trump possibly outside wins out of fuckery and trickery, as you saw was happening in Georgia. Then who do we blame it on? Who do we blame it on? Sometimes there's a point where you blame shit on people.
But you would blame it on the trickery and the fuckery and
the percentage of evil. That's why I said white folks. There's a percentage of white folks that are inherently evil. Not all white folks. There's very good white folks, just like there's very good black folks and everything else. But there's a percentage of white folks who have this superiority complex where they have to run everything and everybody else has to be lower than them in order for them to run. They don't want a fairness because they don't want to on the battlefield. They don't want fairness. They want trickery and fuckery and cheating. So how can you say you the best when you ain't the best? And by the way, the Olympics showed you niggas really are the best athletes. Like, if you look,
it depends. I ain't seen no niggas in archery.
I don't really archery is that's more of a.
They didn't even let us win the breakdancing.
But she did do that cool kangaroo move. Come on, bro. Come on.
I mean, but
no, we wanted it like athletically. Gymnastics. If you look at track and field, we really are at Jamaican team.
Niggas in the pool now. Like, y'all better slow down.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. So I'm not gonna say we're the best athletically, but we're dominant. If you look at boxing, dominant. No, really. I mean, if you look at some of the top boxers, if you look at some of the top, when it comes to even in NASCAR, I never thought I'd see this. There was a black guy that won. Once he got the opportunity, he won. So we can compete in all of these different things, but we can't compete when it comes to this backroom fuckery. You showed the thing from Georgia. That's just backroom fuckery. And if we don't fight this shit, y'all might as well give it up right now. Give it up because and ray gun rules. Oh God, ray gun.
No, ray gun rules should be like the Jordan rules. Like, okay, if you see this bitch enter the arena, push her to her left. You know what I'm saying? Towards the exit, right? Like that's the only ray gun rules should be rules.
In the breakdancing, she trended more than the people that actually won.
Well, you know, but it should though. Like we should use this as a teaching moment. There was a movie called White Men Can't Jump. Guess what else they can't do?
I see some white dudes that can break dance their ass off, and even they didn't get a shot at it.
And you know that, but and what I mean by that is like what they can't do is try and take over breakdancing in Australia, insert yourself as the head breakdancer, and make sure that nobody else who really can breakdance competes against you. Then send your own broken ass dancing to the Olympics to try and represent your country, where you hop around like a kangaroo and squirm like there is a motherfucking spider.
So bad, so bad.
It was horrific. So this was a white privilege teaching moment. You know what I mean? But it's just
another moment in white teaching privilege.
You can't just create your own opportunities if you don't have any talent at all. Like, do it if you want to, but when you get out in this world on the stage, you're gonna look like a fucking dumbass. And the beauty of it is like that she went out there and did that. You know what I'm saying? Like that there was no sense that, oh, I'm not good at this. Right?
No,
like,
she believed that she was.
Like she didn't look at any of the other competitors and be like, oh damn, I can't do that. So I'm gonna go like this instead, or just like roll on the ground like this. Like there's just like no awareness that, oh, I'm horrible at this.
I'm the worst.
Bro, like there was a time in my life where I thought I could sing. And this is around the time that Mary J. Blige had.
I disagree.
She had her.
You can sing. No, you can.
Bro, she had her rendition of Sweet Thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa, like Shaka Khan's hit, right? And I don't know. I'm 11, 12, 13 years old, some shit like that. Like I thought I could sing. So I had the fucking boombox. You know, you could record. It had a little mic part in it.
Right.
And nigga, I sang to Sweet Thing, nigga.
Yeah.
And I played that bitch back. And then I popped that tape out. Like, honestly, I played that bitch back. I heard, listen, I at that point in my life, I could play violin, upright bass, and many percussion instruments. I heard 4 notes out of my fucking own mouth on tape. I burnt the whole boombox. I didn't even eject the tape. I threw that shit out the window, went downstairs, collected every piece, and burnt them individually to make sure there was
sure that there's no possibility
doing that.
Nobody can hear it. I disagree. I think
there's an awareness that you have to have.
Can sing. You can sing.
No,
I can sing. I can sing. I've heard myself sing through audio shit. I can.
You can't hear yourself.
No, I've been told by many people, a collective, that you can actually sing. I did karaoke at one place, and they were like, "Oh my God, you really can carry that note." And I'm like, "I can." Not that I want to sing. I like jokes better.
Nicole said, "I'm going to tell my felony family Pedro was Millie from Millie Vanilli. I was not Millie. I was Vanilli.
He didn't. You know,
I brought the flavor. Millie was just the
real
base.
singer.
The real singer was the flavor.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something. I liked Millie Vanilli all the way up to the point where I found out it wasn't him.
That was the point.
That was the point where I went, you know what? That's a bridge too far, man. You had me going. Fuck y'all.
The sad was when they had the conference and the dude tried to stand there. Girl, you know it's true.
Yeah.
He tried to sing live. It was like,
and they went, nah, that's why you should give back. That's why I always say, give back the money. Give back.
Yeah, and the dreadlock. We know the dreadlocks ain't real either.
And one of them killed himself. You think, wow, that got dark.
See what y'all did, man. Well, that's why I didn't pursue a singing career, because I was like, I'll find another talent.
Pedro gets a big recording contract, and he finds out somebody else been singing on his shit. Wait a minute. That wasn't me.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
that wasn't me. No, Pedro, that wasn't you. Are you serious? I thought it was fucking. And they say we got a hold of that tape you made before you destroyed it. This is you.
You know. Okay, so you know what's a thing, and this is a shout out to a dude named Cleveland Spate. So you know this little
Cleveland Spate.
Cleveland Spate. He used to listen to my old podcast with old dude, and Motherfucker Say What was a segment on it. Like Motherfucker Say What was just it's always been a thing I've said, and I used to always sing it. Like I used to be like. It sounded different than it sounds now, but I used to be like, motherfucker say what? Yeah, motherfucker say what? Say yeah. Right? Like that's how I used to just
singing.
being silly, right?
No, that means you could sing.
Whatever. But then this dude, Cleveland Spate, came out with this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that shit sounds good. Like I sound decent. And I had to hit him up like, hey man, I don't know what you did, but you made my voice sound incredible. And he was like, nigga, that was me. I was like, fuck. I was like, so that's not even me. It's my phraseology. But shout out Cleveland State.
No, I mean, I just heard you just now, and I'll buy your album. No, I wouldn't. All right, let's 3 songs in. I'm going. Did this nigga? The nigga got me.
If you got to the 3rd song on my
I was like,
R&B album,
okay,
yeah, I got you.
Okay, I'm going. Yeah, all right.
Not your ass.
Nope.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You're gonna make me have a macaroon. Listen.
Well, macaroon then, nigga.
Wait, you see how I eat it? Because I'm fancy.
macaroon.
If you eat a macaroon, listen. I'm not gonna talk bad about white folks anymore because I don't dislike every white folk.
That's a hell of a transition. I'm a macaroon. I'm not gonna talk shit about white folks. You eating the whitest dessert you could ever eat right now. He's like, listen,
motherfucker, what is that? A macaroon? No. Yes, it is.
You can't talk shit about white people while you're eating macaroon.
I'm a different type of nigger. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Banana pudding, sure. If you was eating a sweet potato pie right now, I'd be like, yeah, talk
I was eating some chicken going. Is that stereotype we're going with?
Got creme brulee like white folks ain't shit.
Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. This sorbet is really out of bounds.
This nigga got petit foie talking about yeah.
I know what petit foie is. That's crazy.
It's cookies, nigga.
I had down in Newport Beach. I was in Newport Beach at a very exclusive hotel, and
glad you made it out.
Yeah, I made it. They wanted to take my soul and wear my skin.
He was like, "No tea for me, thank you."
I'm good. Are you sure? We really like your energy. Never when old white people. I really like how energetic you are. You really like your energy. Get away from me, motherfucker! I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you in the face, real hard.
I'll collapse your throat.
I really will. And that's where you smiling, but you mean it. I really will bunch shit out of you. Get off me! Don't touch me. That's how Pedro looked with Scarhead when we was doing this show, and he was like, "Stop talking to me. You're racist."
But I was just saying shit like, "Hey, you guys are racist.
You guys are racist." Okay. And it's weird, like. Some of the comics that are like that, I'm around, and they don't understand. I'm like, just take the L. You're racist. Take the L. It's just that's what you are. Don't ask me for shit. Do your set. You might make some people laugh, but don't ask me for shit.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, man.
Yeah. I'll tell you afterwards. We out of here. Look at Savage AF. We gotta get up out of here. Tonight, I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood for a whopping 10 people. They said 20
it's way more than that, dog. That's just, bro, it's so much time left in today. You know how LA is.
All right, we'll see.
There's people on the 405 right now that's like,
yeah.
Hello? Hey, babe, how you doing? I'm good. Hey, what you feel like doing tonight? I don't know. I was just going to go to the Laugh Factory, see Shane. Oh, he's my favorite. What you mean he's your favorite?
Yeah.
And he's funny as hell.
What you mean funny to me, bitch? Like,
well, you know, I used to hang out at the thing. You fucked Shang, didn't you?
yeah,
And,
how did it make that? And then all of a sudden they don't go out, and he
he's
ends
like,
up,
I just gave him a hand job. And
that
then
ain't
he's
the
like,
same. And then they fight.
and then he's gonna want to come to the show
You're like,
just to see
see,
what she used to fuck with, and then, but that's a ticket, and it don't matter. Yeah,
it's
he's
one
gonna
way to look at it.
but you can handle that.
Yeah, but that's one way for you to look
you
at it.
already did his girl in the butt.
That
So-
wow, that's another way to look at it.
And you probably have photos.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't.
I was like, oh, this is cool. I was at Shang's house once. I was like, oh, this is cool, a family album. He's like, that's not family. And I was like,
oh yeah, that.
I was like,
I don't hardly even know that girl.
I don't remember none of their names.
I don't remember none of these bitches' names. In fact, I tell them, don't tell me your name because I'm not gonna remember you. What? I'm not gonna remember you. Don't matter. Just I remember that ass, and then that's about it. Get to stepping. That's old school shit. Yeah,
I'm making my own names. You small panties. That's 9 toes.
yeah.
That's long tongue.
Ooh.
Full grip. I like you.
Sorry, we jumped the shark. we really jumped the shark.
Yeah, guys.
Yep. Check this out. Definitely gonna watch some of the DNC before I head out. Make sure that New York, I need you. New York, I need you. See, I'm singing. I need you. Boom.
He's in a New York state of mind right now.
Yo, make sure you come check me out at the City Winery. Get your tickets now. Go to iamshang.com. If you're in the New York City, Manhattan area, it's not till September 6th. We got 3 weeks almost, a little bit under 3 weeks. Please get your tickets right now. Also, Philadelphia, I'm going to be at the Punchline in Philly. Make sure you got it. Now, so far we're doing okay on sales, but I need you to get me where it's packed. And then finally this weekend, I'll be in Bangin' in Bowie with Tony Woods, Toure, and your host, Joe Claire at the Bowie Performing Arts Center. So make sure you come check it out.
That's a lineup of some funny brothers.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good show. I think it's gonna be a good show.
That's Joe Claire, Tony Wood. Oh man, man, y'all about to.
Yeah, so I'm up third. I'm third, so we shall see. A shout out again to Michelle Obama. I don't care.
Forever first lady, right there.
There you go. I'm sorry. I give her it's a tie for the night. Last night, I give her and Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, the props for the whole.
I'm gonna give her the edge just because she's not actually a politician, never wanted to be one, and still has always.
So you give it to her. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Able to shine and say the right things, be the right energy, be the right person, be the right voice in all of these times. I mean, like it's the job Barack signed up for.
Yeah,
it'd be like, oh, the NFL receiver caught the ball. Cool, you did your job, dog. Great. Yeah. Even the great catches, you're like, well, that's what we pay you for.
Yeah, Michelle is like
with that.
Yeah, she's almost doing Wakanda forever.
It's like Michelle is like if you ask your punter to come in and throw a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? You know, fourth quarter, 3 seconds left, and she just steps back like tap, Binkums. You know what I'm saying? And hits
go up to the kicker. Hey man, you think you can get it in the hole? You think you can throw it? I just kicked the ball. I don't know.
I was really just here to help.
I'm just here to
your point or something.
I will. Okay. Mizzo said it. She did her thing. I will. That makes complete sense what you said, and I will put away my coconut macaroons on that one because a lot of you niggas don't know that coconut macaroons. These is. Come on, these are fancy. They come in their own little glass container.
that valise that they are wrapped in.
Just saying. And I think I'm gonna start drinking wine.
You said what? You gonna start drinking wine?
But it got to be, yeah.
It has to be a controlled environment for you.
So I won't get because you know why? Because when I went to the gig, I had a sip of some wine. But it was actually not bad, and I didn't get sick. So I only had a sip though. I didn't have a full glass. I didn't get sick. I got sick as fuck last time I drank.
That's
And
good.
yeah,
That's like saying I kissed this lady on the lips, didn't even get her pregnant. You ain't even tried, nigga. Come on, man.
No, I'm saying, but it was what's the one that's yellow? It looked like piss, but it's
That's all white wine.
white wine.
Nicole H said, "Wine oh shang." Nigga had one sip, and now all of a sudden you're the town drunk. Shit.
I
I'm just thinking like
I
that.
go down the hole that fast, like this
Like
is
somebody
it.
needs to talk to Shane. This nigga drink too much.
This is my future. No, I didn't do that. No, it's I forget the kind it
Could get
was.
Chardonnay, Riesling.
It was actually
Sauvignon Blanc.
good. It was grapey. It tasted like
Here's one quality about all wines: they are very grapey.
very grapey.
Unless it's
And
a cherry wine.
I was with
It was white. It was white.
it looked like
It looked like piss.
looked like piss.
Unless you have a kidney infection, there's no red wine that looks like piss. So it was like golden, hay colored,
Golden.
Okay, so it could have been any fucking thing.
All I
But
know
nigga,
is that
I'm
the owner of the club offered me to, and I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Do
And
you
I
know
was
the
like,
name on the bottle at all?
no.
God,
It was the bottle looked like it looked like a vampire blood on the outside.
nigga, was you in From Dusk Till Dawn or some shit?
No, it had a red label.
Waitress.
It was a red label, and it was with black
I'm
in
not
it.
doing any more daytime shows because Shang is gonna burst into flames. This nigga is infected with dragon.
No, and then because they were drinking wine, and they said, "You want some?" I was like, I don't know why. I said, "Fuck it," and it was
Shang,
not bad.
And this goes to everybody. Ms. Williams has some great advice. Always take a pic, especially with wine, because if you like it, you want to kind of archive, that experience and be able to get back to it, or at least know that maybe I like this type of grape from this region. But here's the thing,
Right?
it's just, and this is especially. Well, I think this goes for anybody, any adult who's out here drinking. Kids are like, oh, whatever. I just want to see what it's like, right? To be drunk, but as an adult, don't ever consume anything and you don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, it wasn't like they was roofing me. They was
no. But also, but realistically, seriously, like, don't be drinking like I don't know what that was. Like, always know what you're drinking. Damn, this nigga got a case of it. We're gonna find out he got a case in the goddamn fridge right now. Let's see what Shane got for us. All right, let's hold it up close. Okay, so that's red wine.
Okay, this is one.
That's not what you drank though. That
no,
night.
It's not, because it looked like piss. This is one of the ones the guy gave me.
Hold it up now, a little bit closer now. What are we looking at? Oh, sure. Zinfandel. All right, they just made up a word. Sonoma. All words are made up. I get you. It's from Sonoma. It is a. What year is that? It's probably on the back. Does it tell you what year it is?
Yeah, it got a bunch of information on the back, but he gave it to me. He's like, hey.
I don't know what the doodle means, but Zinfandel, I mean, that's a Bordeaux grape. It's sturdy. It's going to have some body to it. Probably a little bit more fruit forward. Definitely dry still, but if I had to guess.
This is it.
You don't see any year on it? Hold it closer again. Turn it around. Let me see the back label. I can't see. Let me see the top foil, like where the top of it. It doesn't say the year, Doug. There's no vintage on that.
No, it's like this thing. It's sealed with this weird.
Well, no, that's not weird. That's standard. But
I don't know.
It's weird that it doesn't tell you what year it was produced and bottled. It's got to be here somewhere.
It's on here somewhere, but
okay. So here's my advice: open that shit, drink that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Yeah, you know how they go, hey man, you take this with you.
I don't know why they call it Zinfandel. Maybe that's just their way of branding it, but Zinfandel. it's a Bordeaux varietal. It means it's a grape that's as far as we know, originated in Bordeaux, France.
I haven't opened it but and then he gave me.
I can see that.
I haven't opened it, but he gave me that and another one that's kind of a big bottom and the top. Yeah.
It has a bottom and a top. Oh shit.
No, it's like it's in the other
wider.
shelf.
It's not as skinny as that.
Yes,
bottom?
right.
Let me see that one. You got it? Where is it?
It's way up in the cabinet now.
Oh, never mind. All right, fucking man. All right. Yeah. Mizzo said July 2024. I don't know if he's calling out the year. Zinfandel is not grown in Chateauneuf-du-Pape, YT Johnson. I'm sorry. Chateauneuf-du-Pape CDPs are Rhone. That's in Rhone, and the main grapes in Rhone are GSM. Grenache.
See, he was trying to check you.
Don't do me on my I ain't no sommelier, but I know.
I found out what these sommeliers get paid. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
It's a lot of knowledge, though, dog. You gotta.
No, you should.
Lady Hazel May said no year because it's Zinfandel.
What?
Yeah, they doodled that shit.
Wait a minute. Imagine my dirty fingers holding a wine glass. My fingers ain't dirty. What are you talking about? I know it was actually not bad, Pedro. I was like, okay, it didn't make me like. Sometimes I'll drink stuff and go, oh God, oh no, not for me. But and he was like, he says, hey man, take this with you. I was like, cool, yeah. Just gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after the show.
That is where was that?
I did what's it called last night? Silmar. I did a show up in Silmar with Victor Martinez.
Yes,
and nice restaurant. They had the show. Gabby she's so fine. Gabby was on the show, and
who's that?
She's a comedian, little hot Venezuelan, Dominican comedian, and then
I know you talking about.
And then like they were all after the show. They said, "Hey, let's get a." They went and got a drink, but they were all wine, and I was sitting there like, I want some, and I just. Yeah, but I didn't drink enough to really, but I actually didn't want to spit it out. So maybe it's certain type of wines and certain type of shit that I can fuck with.
Yeah, you know, and that's the beauty of wine, just the ability to explore. Again, YT, you're wrong. I'm sorry, it's not. Zinfandel it's not a Rhone grape. It's not Chateauneuf-du-Pape. Doesn't use Zin, bro. To the best.
I don't even know. So what is this? It says Zinfandel. What the fuck is that? Is it a clown wine?
I think they got cute with the name, but it's maybe they blended it with something else. But yeah, the Zinfandel.
I was gonna save it for when I have somebody over, some lady, and like, hey,
some lady.
Some lady.
You know how to open that shit? Because I need you to know how to
I have no idea.
God, damn, you even have a wine opener? This nigga bang. You gonna bang it? Glock, 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 glock.
No, I don't have one. I had one, but I
shit.
yeah, but no. And then the other one has this big giant orange cork thing at the top, and they said you got to get a cork thing and then.
Yeah, you don't have to make that noise. But
why do I like it cutesy? I don't have to make that.
Yeah, the cork will do it for you. Nicole says Shane likes wine, very cutesy, very demure. Where is this cutesy demure shit coming from? I'm sorry, I don't get it, but I don't even think I want to know. We should be getting out of here, Shane.
All right, so this weekend you're going to be at
Friday, 7:30 p.m. Comedy Chateau, North Hollywood. I'll be your host. Black Pedro, it's their house show. We have some funny ones that really come through,
and some not.
And they have a great kitchen there. I won't lie. So it's great food, great entertainment, comedy
So
chef.
go check them out.
North
Both Maryland, I'll be there this weekend. I'll be getting down with it tomorrow. Tomorrow night I fly out at midnight. So during the day I'm just gonna be doing clothes and then bagging hobo hoes. That's what I do.
Let me know if
Bars.
you need some advice.
Yeah, if anybody is an
If you
authority
want
on
the first time, what you want to do is roll around the block a couple times,
it. Right.
see how active she is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then what you do is you come over and you lick a napkin and you wipe her face gently like that. You wipe the dirt off her face.
You know, I'm not an asshole.
You nicer to me than the other ones. And she just, oh man, the homeless. See, you added a fucking hilarious tag because that's a true story. With the fucking under the
I'm
bridge.
out here living the life, guys.
Yeah, that is.
Follow me.
I want to say that, but I don't know how to set it up other than it's so. People look at you like, hey, these people don't have a life in a home, you asshole. It's a joke.
Get a room.
Get a room.
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts
All
matter.
right, tomorrow,
we'll be back at y'all.
3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I guess that's what we'll be rocking with. And I'll be in court tomorrow morning. So, yeah. By the way, hey, guys, never call a cop an asshole. Make sure you don't do that.
Not out loud. You can say it in your head.
I said he's acting like an ass. That's all I said. Like, I didn't cut you off, little motorcycle man, little bitch. And then secondly, when he was over there with his little handlebar, his brother he got his thing curled like this. I'm like, right there, I was like, this is an asshole.
Wait, so the cop saying you cut him off while he was on the motor?
Yeah, and I didn't. So I'm going to tomorrow to let them know I'm going to court. I'm not going to pay the ticket, and then I'll get a court date. But no, he had a handlebar mustache, and then when he was giving me the ticket, and he kept trying to explain shit to me, I was like, "Hey man, now you're just being an ass. Give me the ticket." What did you call me? I said ass, ASS, ass. I'm allowed to say that. Give me the ticket. We'll rock and roll in the court.
Aaron King has some advice. He says, you can say, I think you're an asshole, but still highly unrecommended. And I'd have to agree.
Too late now. I'm a grown man. He was trying to talk to me like I was a fucking child. Fuck him. That's what I said. And I spelled it. And I thought, oh, he going to get rah-rah. He didn't. He ripped the ticket thing and gave it to me like this. I said, as long as you don't, hit me or some shit. Because I am not above fighting a cop. Not at all. Not if you're gonna try to kill me over a ticket. We fighting to the death. So I called him an ass. Then
it's gonna be. We have yet to hear unarmed black man kills cops. Like it's just 97 times.
Well, this guy, I think I could have took him. No, he was just being an ass. I was calm. I didn't yell, and I didn't spell it mean like ASS motherfucker. I said ass, ASS, because you're doing too much.
Any word you spell and then end it with motherfucker won't,
I didn't say motherfucker.
I just said ACE, motherfucker. LOVE, motherfucker.
Good morning and good day to you, motherfucker. No, he was just kept. I'm like, give me the ticket. The fuck you trying to give me all this shit for, man? Give me the fucking ticket. He was trying to I was there like maybe 6-7 minutes waiting for him to fucking finish. You had the thing in your hand. You had the ticket. Write the motherfucker. And then let's rock and roll in court because I didn't cut you off, bitch. And that's it. Bitch. And I didn't call him an asshole. I said, you're acting like an ass. And then he got into his.
Call him an ass. You said you're acting like
an ass. No, he said, what did you call me? I said, ass. ASS.
Like, I didn't call you anything. I was describing your behavior.
I didn't do that.
That's how you get them, though. You gotta hit them with the technicalities. You know what I'm saying? If you were careful enough not to call him an ass and just said, "Hey, you're acting like an ass,"
right?
That's a whole different thing. I didn't call you an ass. I just said you're wearing the uniform.
Yeah, you're wearing the helmet. of ass. And so I'm not paying this. I'm not. Well, I got to pay bail, but I'm not gonna pay for the ticket. I'm going to court.
How you paying bail and you ain't in jail?
No, you have to pay bail.
You're not in jail.
I know, so I won't go to jail.
I thought you paid bail to get out of jail.
No, apparently I talked to them today. They said I called.
When it's like bail me out, it's like
I know, but
out.
they said
Like,
I have
you
to
gotta
pay
get me
bail.
out. But if you
I
out,
have to-
nigga,
No, I already.
you don't pay no bail.
I wrote down. Yeah, you paid. I have to pay $234. I have to be there at 8:30 in the morning, and I have.
Nicole said he on house arrest.
No, I'm allowed to go places.
But within a certain radius.
He just got mad because I said he's acting like an ass. He was acting like an ass.
But even if they're making you pay bail systematically, Sean Stubbs, am I on some shit? I don't know.
No, you have to.
Smarts at work, black page. I don't know if this, but I'm like, well, how they make
pay
you
bail?
Pay bail and
You have to pay bail.
But literally the phrase is like, hey, bail me out. Like,
yeah.
That phrase is like literally for motherfuckers.
No,
in the
you
cell,
pay
like,
the bail. It
bail
keeps you
out.
So it keeps you out basically until you get your court thing, which is a month
I
later.
can keep me out. Like I'm already out. I've been
I'm
keeping
fighting.
myself out already.
Somebody said it. Mizzo. What?
$234. Shit, that's the traffic fine. We're done here.
No, I'm not. But I'm not paying. Fuck him. I'm not doing it.
I'm not paying.
I'm paying. I'm gonna pay for the shit that bail what the dude told me, but I'm not. No, you ain't putting no points on my fucking ticket. I ain't do none of that shit. And then you just mad because I called you an ass because you're up in your feelings with your little handlebar mustache. You corny motherfucker. What are you in a barber tet? Fuck out of here.
In a police academy, he hung out at the Blue Oyster.
Yeah.
That's from my 80s, baby.
Yeah. See, he had a little and he twisted it. Who does that? You cornball? Fuck him. And people say maybe it's a waste of my time. I don't want to. If I just pay the ticket, you get points on your fucking thing, man.
That you've pled guilty.
I'm not. That's why I'm going to go to court. And she said, "You're gonna have to come again." I said, "Fine, motherfuckers." Now the person on the phone. Now you being an ass. Everybody can get this smoke.
It was Shane's getting swatted. I fully expect you to be like, "Hey, motherfucker," and then the shit goes black.
And then it goes black.
So I'll be here tomorrow. Shane may not.
May not be. No, I'm going to court. I'm gonna pay my get out, and that's it.
By the way, if y'all could cash app at Bail Shane, we
hey man,
our 234 is our goal.
$234. You know what? Just cause of that.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay.
See? Maybe you have to give y'all Denzel, all the people in the feed. We're going to be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. I will not be in jail. I will pay my bail, and I will be all right. And yes, you can pay bail.
Sean Stubbs, I see what you were saying now. Okay, I got you. Yeah. You can nuance these words. This is what lawyers do. It's like, did he call you an ass, or was he describing your behavior?
As an ass? Yes. Did he say that he wanted to, kick your ass? No.
Did he say he was going to, or that he wanted to?
No, I did not.
Describing a desire which he had no intent of acting upon.
Right.
Ooh, I want to sleep all day, but then I get up. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
If it don't fit, you must acquit.
How did you make it turn into a murder case? I went from I called a cop an ass, and he got in his fucking feelings.
Explain it, then you can get away with it. Savage AF, man, fucking feelings, facts matter. Listen, we'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time ish. Yeah. In the meantime, in between time, just know that there are only 3 things that apply to your support for Donald Trump. If you are still doing that, you are either, number 1, really, really rich. Get it. You're in it for the tax break. I get it. Number 2, you're either really, really racist. You don't like Mexicans and it scares you when they walk.
Yes.
And black people too. And if you're not really, really rich or really, really racist,
Then
and you're
you
still
are.
supporting Donald Trump, then you're both.
You're both.
At the same damn time.
Live with it. Pay your bail. We're out.